I have been waiting so long to get to see Sorry to Bother You, a movie that I've heard great things about and was released in America ages ago. Finally got released into UK cinemas at the start of this month, and I was lucky enough to get to see it. And it's a movie that I don't completely get. I know that out there, and I'm kind of happy with that. I don't want to analyse it too much because I will go back to the movie again, and no doubt I will get something different or something more out of it a next watch around. It's set in a kind of alternate universe of Oakland, where our hero, Cassius Green, played by Lakeith Stansfield, goes to work at a telemarketing company, and there he discovers that he has the ability to alter his persona across the phone to make himself sound more right, so that he can sell these goods to other people. And this starts to push him up the ranks. But there's so many other facets going on in this movie as well. There is about social inequality, as well as workplace union rights, and having the value of yourself. And as Cassius starts to move up the ladder, starts to move beyond his peers and move up into the higher management and sales pitch, he starts to lose his connection to his people, the people around about him, the people that were on the same level as him, whom he was happy to be part of, who was happy to rally for. And as he moves into this upper echelon, he starts to discover a really macabre world of weird and wackiness. And he starts to have it affect his soul, affect his persona, as he tries to come to terms with what he is doing and how he is almost aiding the subjugation of his people to an extent. And then the movie just goes full on wacky in the last so many minutes, the last 40 minutes or something. It's just crazy. It's a movie that I don't think I can adequately describe how crazy it gets, but I do feel it's a worthwhile movie, and I do feel it's lots of things, lots of themes and topics that are on the surface quite there and apparent for you to see that it is definitely something that you should check out. Whether or not you like it or not, that's up to you, but there is definite things there that are important to see. I can't believe I'm recommending the movie that goes just full on equestrian crazy at the end of it. And that's the thing about this movie. One of the things I really love is Lakeith Stanfield's performance. Playing Cassius Green, he has to go through so many emotions and so many different things as his life is rocky, gets good, and then realises that even though he has the cash, he has the money, it doesn't enrich his soul. And although he is better off, everyone round about him, all his friends, all his comrades, are still in the same boat. And he, although has the power to help them, doesn't quite have the gumption to do it as well. You know, there's some really fantastic performances on here. Tessa Thompson, again, who's becoming a fantastic actress. You know, I'm just loving her in everything I'm seeing, whether it be a big blockbuster movie or the counterpart to Adonis Creed in those movies or something like this. She's just excellent in every single thing that she is in. And she is the counterpart here to Cassius. She is his partner. She is an artist in her own right who does some pretty fantastic parts of art, which have to be seen to be believed almost. Sorry to Bother You is a complicated movie to really get out. It's a hard one to describe, especially the turn in the final third of the movie that just goes crazy. I think Armie Hammer deserves some plaudits as well as playing a kind of super rich white guy privilege special who can seemingly do no wrong, even though he's doing everything wrong. It just seems to be a success for him. No matter which rules he breaks, it's plus points. It gets his bank balance just fuller and fuller, creating more and more money, and the wacky ideals, the basic disregard for human beings and to focus on them as just a workforce, literally, is a hard performance to pull off, and he pulls it off really well. It's a despicable character, But yeah, I think Armie Hammer does really great work in such a small role here. There's so many things to unpack in this movie, but my main thing was Cassius Green, the character who I really enjoyed, the one who has a lot going on in his plate, you know, and even physical things like when he gets hit in the head, it's a wound that never heals. It just festers there because his life is kind of poisoned, you know, and that's, before we even get into the filmmaking of this, which is wacky. It has crazy things going on that fit perfectly with the mood of this movie. As he starts his telemarketing career, as he makes a phone call, his desk and everything just drops into the room to the person that he's phoning, you know, and it kind of shows you that invasion, how they're just kind of busting into people's lives and what they're doing, the average life. And it's got lots of little interesting facets like that going on. A nice way of just adding a little bit of style, almost like Michel Gondry does in some of his movies. It's got that kind of abstract weirdness about it, but it seems fitting within this world, and it does feel like a complete world going on here. Danny Glover shows up for a small role, and again is fantastic. And I've got so many superlatives to lay on this movie, but like I said at the start, I don't fully get it. I got some factions of it. Some of them are easier to discover than others. I really want to tell you about that final third. I want to discuss that final third that just goes absolutely just batshit crazy, but I'm not going to. Check this movie out. It's worth seeing. Great performances, great direction, a terrific score, some fantastic social commentary, great themes to unpack along the movie as well. It's just got everything, and it's highly recommended. I'd love to know your thoughts on the movie if you've seen it, especially the end part, and you know what I'm talking about with that. And I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.